book it up. I think they've gone down. Jester, it's like the Dark Souls 2 quite. I'm gathering that. Might stop for a bit. This could take ages to usually I just thought it was going to be the Joker. Let's see. Okay, so a nice little touch the team did here was there was used to be a way of getting. This is the Somber 7 up here that you used to be able to get. Then team from the softs come and nerfed it. That was to jump over there. So what they've done was put these cages up here, and I thought I'd just get this because that is your 7. Now whatever weapon you choose up, because you'll get a 10 very very quickly because you've got the 7, choose it wisely. I'm gonna leave it there. Welcome back to part 2 of the full playthrough of the Garden of Eyes. This time, no streaming. Done one, and we've missed obviously because we've got one dectus medalion scare. Okay. The letter that is quite an easy fight with him. Despite everything that happened behind us, the Jester, the invaders died to the, look like the Valkyrie. Because we already got this, and that's the mana invitation. And then we should, because you do have to beat that guy to, is it here? Yeah. Lord Marius, I've been waiting far too long for your arrival. I'll return to the Shady Khan once something feels wrong. So, here is the other place, obviously. This is Volcano Manor, and just the same here, but you've got to be the fat version of the Godskin. That's it. Then you get the Dectus medallion, then you get to go below. That's the whole idea. Because we can't go below here. We've got all the access up here. I could go up here, but it's quite difficult. But it's been swapped around. This is the best, in my opinion, class to start. Because the other classes you're given the Dectus medallions. And there's only 3 that have been reworked. But they'd all end up the same, but just different journeys to the Dectus medallion and higher upgrades via this. Don't know if this. Oh, we have got the invitation, yeah.
Aren't you precocious? We rarely receive fascinating. So, about the bird, if you have, rise with us. Your decision. Now you belong. The drawing room. I am Tan. The drawer. Use the key.
So yeah, because that's not for right. So we'll see. We'll stop this, and the Godskin Noble. He's not even hard to beat either. Because there's so much. I don't want to spoil anything because.
The volcano. I hope you are. Well, but no. Before you can.
Because they've reworked about 40 of their own bosses in here. So, the time I finish this, they mostly would do a lot more. So, we're not just going to crumble this up into one because it'd be impossible. And a lot of the talking might be cut out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. And part 2, well, not part 2. Could be part 3, I don't know. But the next Dectus medallion, just got Volcano Manor his here is normal. You go down here, and then everything you have to do is to beat how many stages of Renala there is, and this whole map's new anyway. But we need the second Dectus medallion to go down. Okay. Which is here. So you just have to go through here and beat the Godskin Fatty, as we like to call him. Then we get that. Then we can go down here. Now, this game is extremely hard, and I do know that. Not the hardest, but mostly the second hardest mod I've played. So, as of just wandering through the game, as we got Gaius the Boar Mount, inventory, as you can see, we've been invaded by numerous like these. But they're like the Loises and Smelter Demon and all this lot, and I can't capture it when I'm trying to. And this is actually this is stuff from the cart mod, so there's nothing to do with that. It just does. This does work with the cart mod. Anyway, apart from that, yeah, there is a puzzle for this. It's up the top. Yeah, this is just stuff that I have actually got through. We just went and got the pulley bow, and there's a thingy there. But we got invaded by the Smelter Demon, but there's a icon, and I'll explain when I get to those. So you have to be just the Godskin Noble, the big one, which is in Volcano Manor. I'm going to bomb through here, and I can guarantee you all these guys that invaded me, including, 'cause we went straight up to here. They've all gone down a tree, and like I said, they've been painful to actually fight with this. So it just does so much damage, just boring through everything. Not with, it's just for the field enemies. I'll tell you what, the ones that invade, just get on here as before. Let me see, because I've just reunited these two.
Thanks to you, and taken my place. Have no fear, though we must do so.
Nothing new here. Okay, alright.
Golden Order.
Yeah. Because there is some stuff here. We got the invasion, and this has all been modded, but it's all black flame and stuff like that. You get these clumps of meat, which it. I wonder if we can get one. It's through these. I wonder what this is. There you go, clump of skin. That's exactly what it gives you a buff for one bite. There you go. Oh, we got a 5 there. So that means, because we got a 4, a 7, whatever weapon we choose. I don't know. I always go for this same one, and I think because it's frenzied. And I've tried some of the really hard bosses, and as good as it is no match. My main thing about this was, when I come up here, was to get the was just to get the invasion, because I knew all about this a long time ago when I first played the mod, which is 6 months ago now. They've made huge changes since then. But this way, when I first played this mod, it was 81 files downloaded, and now it's, because there's loads of other mods with this, but we're talking about this mod on its own. Now it's 161. So whatever changes they've made, and I know they've added a new boss as the final boss after a certain boss, which I've never ever even got near to, which I'd imagine, I know they've nerfed a lot, but one particular boss, which I'm not going to talk about, I've never beaten hardly any. No, only the ones leading up, and I thought, oh no, I need a skill, not a skill check, a level, a weapon, and a whatever check, because I thought I was good at level 250 with a plus 10 weapon, and the weapon we picked up, I've always sort of gone for that one. It's not like it's a bad weapon, it's a modded weapon, but 3 stages Elden Beast for Renala is, I don't fancy it, because I've never stopped the rain. And they've also with this I think they've done with all the bosses, made them Garden of Eyes bosses. There's a version, you can fight a Garden of Eyes version of like Godric. This is what I was looking at. I mean, this guy, I thought he might drop his because it's not there. The red one is, if you want to go and pick it up, because you can. The black one ain't. As soon as we're off here, we're off our mount. That's it. And we've got heavy armor on. We're not the fashion souls, but do you know, the Convergence mod done something like this on the latest patch a few months back, but obviously you can't do. They haven't got guys. It's just an ordinary. It's just one of the mounts you can get, but this one, I don't know whether the other one does damage. What are tree sentinels? That one has got the horn on it. There's damage. Okay, so because I think we've got most things up here. Best thing is, because I can only do so much, and finding out now. Let's just get to a place and avoid all these ballistas. Most probably won't get us knocked off. Because these mounts go extremely fast. I think Gaius is the slowest, but I've played so much of this mod and I've never got as far as, never beaten it, so right. So there's only one thing to do now. Can't go into the capital. You can go to the mountaintops, of course. The ball bearings that I've given over will be no good because it's all to do with as soon as we beat such and such. So we've got to get the next. See, this is something you have to do. There's so much to do in this mod. It's unreal. So volcano, manor entrance, road of antiquity, prison town church, guest hall. All you've got to do is circle around and fight. That's it. When you've got it, that's it. We're off. We're down the bottom. Just because I don't know where I am with that map there. Oh, we're here. Okay, right. Because this was what we had yesterday. So we obviously beat him. So we want to be going to Road of Antiquity, Subterranean Inquisition Chamber. Yeah. From there, and we got a hill. So yeah, up here. I think this is closed off. I don't know. We're gonna have a look because you can't normally get up here. Right. So that's where Godskin, the big boy, is. That's where we get our dectus medalion. That allows us to get down to the bottom. I'm just thinking about this. Oh, here we go, yeah. It's too bad our armor's like, forgot about this. Because all we've got to do is knock the. You don't have to knock the bridge down. But this should be the Asher War Raw Knight's Resolve. Yeah. And. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Then that just does that. Yeah. And obviously, if your patches be there. Okay, right. So we go back this way. Because you'd have jumped up there, so Dagger Talisman's up there as well. We get here, circle round. It's quite difficult to get around here though. Do you know what? Because I picked up most of the stuff here. Well, not everything, but it's not as if we were saying that though. There is a talisman we could get here, but I've got who knows? Who knows? Because I know what talisman it is. Because they've got their own talisman. There's quite a few of them, but now this is very vanilla. Some of this. So I thought this was the blue one. Really should just yeah, this is where I was yesterday, yeah. Okay. Okay, now Wingler Ray round. Can't remember if it's easy jump. Yeah, you've got it. But so is he. We'll leave that. We can always come back here. You got Rykard, but we just need to be this one guy, and we're nearly here. There should be a 5 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This weapon's only a 4. We've changed all the armor, apart from I've got a lot of those there. There's usually a 5. It might not be a 5 over there. A lot of these, which Black Flame does a lot of damage. They seem to be doing more damage than that should be a 5. Mind you, I mean we can buy those. Loads of them. Just like, I mean, because this is getting a dectus. Now, if you started one of the other classes that are normal, you don't have to do this. But it's still modded. It's just you start at the bottom, you come to the top. But this is the better way. This is, you end up with higher mats. So you end up getting a +10. So with all these uploads, they're going to be about, they have to be sort of like a hour and a half to 2 hours long, because streaming, it just doesn't do it. And I just CapCut, I thought I could do this. You can do this, you can do that. When I tried it, I had to, couldn't do it, couldn't make a thumbnail, I couldn't take some of my voice, couldn't take any of my voice out. It says go to pro, and I was like, okay, we're just going to leave it as it was because it's still uploading now. But it's up until this point here, even though you can't capture everything, all the invasions that you get, like there's loads. But we just roll them down. It's mainly armor that we get. We just roll them down with guys. There's a box up there. We didn't see what it is because I forgot what it is, because I thought it was smelter demon, but the box is still there, the symbol, which I do know what that means. Changed him with the blood blade and bleed as well. God Stitcher, the other part of the medallion. This is new upgrades, materials can be purchased from the round table. That would be jump with them. We're getting the hell out of here. Because finally, this is what this is all about. The dectus up here. Now we can come back here now. It's here. And God, there's a lot of bosses. Yep, there's loads. Absolutely loads. This is about hard bosses, really. They've changed a lot of the areas. Up where we started this class, I had to go because it's really hard up there. It's all DLC stuff, and when they reworked this class, it's all ghost flame enemies and whatnot. That's why I left there straight away, because there's a lot to get up there, you know. But it's all ghost flame, frost, and you got the flame knights, the flame monks, but those ones do the ghost flame. So this is about, we have to, because the Ralakari has been taken over, and we have to go to Carrion Rana to find out. I know what's there, and I know what's in front of me, and it's the others, but Renala, well, it's not Renala, extremely difficult. But this time we're here to win. It does sound so strange, but I'll tell you what, it is. It bit me. I would have done this by now, but other things pop up, and this is when I decided to edit. And CapCut, it's okay, but 199, well, we'll see with these, because I like to get a lot of the game in, you know, and this game is massive. Curve Club post 10, that's what I mean. There's so many upgraded weapons, and I don't know what they've changed in these parts. They've changed a lot. There's so many updates. Gaius, I mean, he's, well, we'll say no more, but he's just a machine for taking down just anything that's standing there. Especially the amount of invasions we get. It is, yeah, every minute. Just like Dark Souls 2. We can't go in here, no. This was the stopping point for me, but not. There was about 3 other stopping points as well, and I thought, okay, because my channel just doesn't do well with streaming, so we'll see. I like to edit. Well, not edit. It's the only choice, really. But I like to capture a lot of things in, you know, what you're doing as if you're doing a stream, not just showing you the boss fights. That's it. I find it boring. Am I? No, I'm not. Wait there. We're going exactly the wrong way. I know what talismans we get. There's 2 talismans you pick up that will boost your stats by about 200 levels, but with quite bad consequences if you take them off, or something like that. Tempting. How do we get down to here? It's a bit of an odd question, but think. Bellum Church, right there. Yeah, okay, right.
What do you don't want any? Gun?
Never use the guns in this, but they do say they advise you to wear it, use them. But we're just gonna go. I don't think we're gonna take this guy down. We can do, but you'd have to keep on coming back up and down. So just we'll get this grace down here. So to get rid of this, you have to beat Renala, which isn't her. There is a Renala, yeah, but it's not that. Insta killed I was at about level 250 as soon as I got in there. Right, considering because when I first played this, I thought, what was this? And then you can go up to Railakaria, and it would say, go to Carrion Manor. You get there, you do a boss. Right, I'm not going to say what it is, because this is all going to be recorded, because I've got so far, and there's a couple of bosses that I just was like, no. Different weapon or different strategy, but no, now's the time. I just knew that streaming is just no good. So, as much as I can't talk or do any music over it, I mean, because I've with CapCut and it is good, that price fee of $1.99 can make you do some very good content, and I have seen what you can do, but just taking my voice out at the beginning, it was like, okay, pro feature, and I was like, it's only one bit that I was edited together at the beginning, and $1.99. So I thought, well, I'll give this a go for 6 months and see, because you know it's a money issue, but we'll see how it goes. We definitely what we're going through here needs spell slots. There's a place, there's a place to level up, but they nerfed it. And I'm not too sure if they've nerfed it because of me. It's just the farm down at Morgan Palace. You used to get a lot of ruins. Was it me? I don't know. But it's sort of, you can't do the walk back because you got the difficulty here, you know. With the midnight difficulty, if you made it midnight difficult, you could get a lot of ruins. And they decided like getting 40k every sort of 2 seconds was a bit, you know. But it is what it is. You just don't know. Because there's a lot of paintings that I've found some early that are not in normal places. There's a modded thingy that I've never been able to get in because it's like it's just got a puzzle. I don't know. Oh, we will. Considering how hard the enemies are around there, the frenzied. The frenzied tunnel they got there. They usually close, but I haven't got a clue myself how to get in there. But try and do as much we can. Get to up the top here. As we haven't been below for a long time, which is. There's some really hard bosses in there. That's all I'm gonna say. No, that's the mod. Now we got it. I'm always forgetting the mod that is the hardest mod. That is still mostly the hardest mod out there. Apart from what these guys made, New Game Plus 1000. The Ascended mod. Yeah, that's the hardest mod I've played. This is second due to the bosses they've made. Yeah. Well made, extremely difficult. So we're going this way, then we shall do our diligence. They have got a bit of a system like the yeah, was it the beating the tree avatars? I think it just warps you back to the Grace. No, to the blue key. Wait, there's this. Considering, no, we'll leave that, but considering we've didn't even start there. We just fell out of a cage. I know they've changed. You wouldn't think Roller Horror is that big, would you? But it is. Oh, so we've come this way. Interesting. Yeah, would that happen though? Because it's what's the names? It's gonna get to night. Night time's gonna be absolutely past time. Morning, it'd be pitch blank. Need to get a good spell. There's some dragons to beat that you get a good talisman, but to beat him you have to. You just need a good. Well, the only way I've been found how to do it is a decent spell. Considering, I think that's going to be vanilla. Yeah, that's what I was saying behind. I think it just warps you back to the thingy, the round table. Anyway. Oh, we come that way. Oh. So one of the you got the Stormhawk King. That's in. Never beaten him. Don't know. I looked for him, I couldn't find him. You see him flying over, that's the guy that's in Stormvale. We need to... Some of this is gonna change. While I'm here, like, Vari's won't change. But he's not here, though. He's in 2 different places. Alright, let's have a good look, see. I'll get that. Oil pot, not too sure she's going to be there considering we've already been there, how that works out.
What are you trying to start?
Okay, let's see if she's there. I mean, oh god, this thing, this. This is not. I don't know if this is a one only thing. We'll soon see. Oh, Drake's Night Lance. I think that's the first time we've done that. Because I knew it invaded, but I wasn't too sure. No, I didn't think Ryan would be there. No, he's not extremely tough, but we're not like... It's not like we're very weak. We will be, I know that. Alright, I know what, let's just... Alright, so you got a trap, crack trap mine. Must have already bought this from the other ones. That's it. Alright. Oh, I know. Okay, alright. Hold on. Yeah. God, won't be getting nothing from him for a long time.
Well, you're a true mining, presumably.
Okay, well, it's definitely worth it because I don't know which way this is heading. This. It could be everything. Hold on, is this what I'm thinking? Yeah. You have to go the other way, yeah. And we get invaded, but it shouldn't matter, we just bonk him out with the horse. Yeah, because you can't. Let's go the other way. She can't jump up there. Yeah, I know. This must have been the game files, because a lot of mods have made this as a part of a passage with blocking this, you know? Mind you, we can get a free talisman, we can get the faith one, just thought about that. Oh, there's a problem with this mod. Oh, you can't warp. It's like vanilla warps, not like some other mods, where if you're an aggro, you can just warp. Now, there. Then we just have to go over, up. Talisman, wow. You've got their talismans, they drop after bosses or before bosses, their own ones. There's some that you can pick up. I don't know, it just says where they hugely increase your stats. Let's get in before we get blasted, I think. Then you've got the dragon cult here. It's not a dragon cult. Well, it is. It's the dragon cult incantations. You get a talisman. You have to clear out the whole thingy. There's a dragon that just keeps on coming down. It's a gill, yeah. And you have to kill him, then you'll be able to explore it properly. But all the time, you can't do it melee. You have to do it spells, or you poison him, which I did manage to do with. You got the poison weapon here that we picked up earlier. So you get a couple of swipes of poison, and he stays poisoned because he just flies about. What's this? Right, okay. So we're just gonna head to. Now, I wonder if they remove these, because I done a stream of this invasion here. We did this a bit late. If we did get invaded, then well, I think we will do when we go that way. We won't stand a chance, because you can get on your horse. Here we go. Here it is, mate. Look. Not here. Oh, here he is. There you go. Otherwise he disappears. Rot. Oh, flame. Okay. I know what armor that is. It's Dark Souls 1 dragon armor. Without Gaius, these guys are tough, yeah? There you go. I knew it would be one of them from one of the souls, that's it. They ain't got a clue which one, but it'll be. There's a lot of dragon. Could be Dark Souls 1, could be Dark Souls 2. 3 would be dragon form, and 5 would. Well, no, 5. Elden Ring would be in the DLC. So I know they've modded the DLC, well, part of it. Alright. Let's... A lot of aggro on you here. We'll leave what's in there because we could come back here later. Where's we at? All these shield boys, they won't. This is the dragon area. We'd have to take it down. There's a there's some good bits and pieces in there. This area here, this is all modded here. But the dragon will fall down, and you get him as a summon as well, and he's extremely powerful, but you got to clear out the whole area, and you got to kill a gill, or I think it's a gill, but he flies everywhere. The only way you can do it is with a spell. And I can guarantee his flame, when it comes out, it smothers the whole of this. There's a buttload of dragons in there as well. Trying to work. See, Vari's in the where we started. Warp Zoo. He's here.
Oh, you made it and offered. Oh, before I fear you, I don't blame. Why not? To join the run with they are the.
There used to be some enemies here. I wonder if they're still here. Or they got rid of them. They're invisible. They were here. They got rid of them. Could you just see their feet? One thing that this does have, this beautiful red that comes in, and you can also, we're missing the moon. You have a big red moon. I don't know whether it's a moon or what, but it's not here. No, it was in the sea when we was up the top. A big red, I don't know, moon, sun, whatever. So they've taken away these enemies here, and I don't think we can get in here either. So, no, okay. This is nearly an hour already. This is. Might stop here. That's coming from all the way at the top. To down here, like backwards.
But I can also that you're not. Then why not? I am Carlin.
Right, definitely. Yeah, and yep. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna grab some graces. Then I will continue. Okay, so this is Dragon Burnt Ruins, which is properly, it's full of dragons. And yeah, patches be there. You can see this is, it's all, you go up to the top here, there's a modded talisman at the top there. After I've just been about and hit a load of graces, we're going to go south most probably. But you have to, because I don't know if it's a gill or whatever, but there's loads of dragons here, but the big guy is, when he's dead, you got a chance. And the only way I've done it is tried melee, poisoned, and bow and arrow, poison. Yeah, because once he's poisoned, that's it. You go down there though, and have a little wander. Because you can climb up to the top there. There's quite a bit of parkour up the top. He's the one that's causing all this chaos here, the dragon. These are all the little ones. The big one, when he flies in, is just going to be flame. Kill most of them, and then the only way you can kill him, I think, is by ranged or poison, something like that. Anyway, because things had changed, and I hadn't been back, I'd just been scouting about. Time to go back. Things at the round table have changed, and this is because we started the hardest class. Well, the one that, because if you started the other ones, you would have to get up to the top, and we had access to all the mountaintops and everything, so we had to work backwards.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your own.
So now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as you can see, and we've had to, even though I've gave some ball bearings over, didn't matter. So up to 18, but we have, it's, what weapon do I decide? Don't I think make a plus 10, 9 might be able to, because look, it doesn't matter, giving the ball bearings over. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So it's a 6. Yeah, because where you normally get a 6, they put it into a 2. Where the wolf is up the top, so it's going to be down here somewhere. Everyone's gone, so the weapons would be these are all good weapons. You had to beat him. It says true because it means it's part of the real weapons, you know. It's also part of the platinum weapons. They have this true thing. And also a lot of notes, a lot of bosses that I did notice before. You do get a lot of these. There's a couple of scavenger swords right at the top. There's a black flame version as well, which has just got black flame in it. See, curved club, Hoarfrost stomp. Wonder how. Well, frostbite. I just wonder how good it is, considering he picked it up already leveled up coming down here. Considering you can go and pick up. These are from invasions. You can go and get any weapon you want, you know, but this weapon I've used the most, and we could get the, mind you, need a 6, and look at my spells, considering I could go up there and get them, but for nothing. Well, it doesn't cost, you have to pay for them. Oh, these are the spells that we've got so far, so you could use that, because we've got high faith. As a buff. Wait there, trust that belly. It's not the other type of buff. That would be okay. Oh, this was in when we was in Volcano Manor. Considering we are a fire boy. So it would work with that, the flame mine. Let's see what that does, because that we picked that up and was in Volcano Manor. Just trying to get through there with all the hassle. Oh, is that all it is? Okay, so you'll go right up to him. Yeah, look how much FP it uses in comparison to, what's this? Huge. Huge FP killer. And I went and got the no need, and all the dectus medallions in ordinary places. So it's just, I mean, we can level this. There's nothing wrong with this weapon. They was saying about this weapon because they changed the class. It's got a lot of power. We could level it up because it's.
Well, I took you no man to lay out your own.
Yeah, only to 5. Done a lot of damage, because when I started this class before, I thought, I don't know. But then on Revenant, they said, oh, the weapon's very good, it's got a lot of poise, blah, 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 blah. Every time you hit, it's... But they all do that, but... considering... Right. Let me... Let's go there. Let's go there. Because this is the hardest out of them all. When you'll go here, we just will go so I can explain things. You won't be able to go there yet. I think you can't go in. No. You can go up. We must be max. Let's have a look up here, innit? Because oh, there's like there's another boss. That's why it's red. We must be die jumping off it, trying to do the skip off it. The weight of Gaius is like a truck. But he launches, he goes so far. Because that shield in our bank boosts Dragon Cult incantations. So it's not like you know, there for looks or anything like that. So we can get up to where the car is? You'll have her in here, there, yeah. So that would do that in. So I'm just thinking in my head. Yeah, because he's already there.
Hello, the whereabout. They laid the tail of idea. They laid the tail of
yeah, whatever. Gonna duff him up, look. I need to get into Volcano Manor. You can't go the other way. Maybe the warp. Yeah, you can't go through. South gate. Yeah, blocked. You blocked that way. You should be able to. I know what the message says. How would you? You have to warp. You have to go up there. Otherwise, you wouldn't know, would you, about what's happening with all this blood? Whether it's blood or I suppose it's made out to be blood. That's why all these stones have got this red tinge on them. I didn't try that up there, did I? We need to get out of aggro. All these cutscenes you see are all the new bosses, which I don't agree with. Let's see if we can get through. Because you need meeting place. Okay, there you go. So, right, sealed shut by known cosmic power. All survivors fled to Carrion Manor. Right, so you can't go up there, can't go in or whatever, so it's up there. You fight Renala stage 1, then you fight another boss here before you fight Renala, which is 3 Elden beasts. Yep. Before all that, yeah, it's extremely difficult. I will say that. We're going to go down here because there's another boss. I didn't beat it. No, one shot it straight away. You're in a small room as well. Yeah. So it's a blue Elden beast, but it's 3-stage fight. Nothing's impossible though, but you can go and pick the weapon. It's a bleed and it's a bleed and magic weapon. But through here, now halfway down here, there's another boss, tough boss. There's a duo boss fight, right? Then they heal as they go through a healing thing in between. You'll hear it as we go down. We will see something. There. Not this time, but that's when I did, and I didn't know. Yeah, it says this up above. So when you go there, there's a bit you go down, and it's 2 boss fights. But if you kill one, the other one's gonna go down easy. But as you're fighting them, they go through and they heal. There's a beam in the middle, like here. And they're healing every time they go through it. So you get one down nearly, the other one goes through, and you're constantly getting back. So it's a lot of ghost flame. They like ghost flame, these guys do. It's weren't the plan going down here, but considering we need to find a +6. And the 6 is not there as a 3, then choose your weapon, really. And the one I've always gone for is just so heavy in the stats with It's a good frenzied weapon, but it's... I think I'm gonna have a look. I mean, this is a good weapon. Up this area where we spawned in, they've recently modded that a couple of months ago, and they put a new boss, just like the boss I was explaining here. There's a floor above us, it's up there. It's one of their bosses, so it's one of the Garden of Eyes bosses. So you've got the Stormhawk King, which is in... Oh god. Stormville Castle, yeah, so... I think we just do a bit of a sweep. There's a lot of... And to be quite honest, with all the stuff, I haven't got a clue where a lot of the stuff is, because it's put everywhere, you know? They've got a wiki, and it's been updated. It's very vanilla, but it's also heavily modded. Yep. Especially up the top where we come from. That's where we come back out straight away. But as looking for loot and... They've changed. They keep on changing how the game goes. 1 minute you were stuck up the top. You had to use the weapons that you found. You couldn't level up, and they stopped that. They're just changing, evolving, and whatnot. But it's time to be everything that this game has to offer. And there's a lot, believe me. Oh, that's a thing. Just remind me then. Patches. I forget patches out. Need the pickle falfa to farm. So you jump down there, son. We've got enough stone keys. I don't know if to go into all the dungeons and what. So I know there's one modded, but there's like a riddle with it, and I'm like, how would you get in there? Is it the opposite dungeons? Hard. They've got. So most of the bosses in it, they've all got their own music themes, which I was like the magma worm earlier that was in Radicario, and I thought they've done that, they've changed that, you know.
A customer.
Right, what do we want? Is what it is. Suddenly we have got a bow and it is leveled up.
Till next.
As soon as we rip it out though, it's gonna, whatever ash it had on it, it's gonna rip it off. So I do know we need this stone key. I'm not too sure if we can just blast because I just uploaded nearly 2 hours, because there's a lot in this game. A lot of preparations, coming from the top to the bottom. Get the Godric Ruin is a priority. 5 more stats. I mean, this thing is absolutely... Yeah. Considering it's doing all the damage for us with the... especially with the... with the invasions and whatnot. I'm not going up getting that. We can come back a bit later. I want to see if we can get this stone key, because these are so easy to kill. I want to get down to the bottom, get this talisman, because these would be normal, but their talismans that are modded are usually found after bosses, before bosses, and whatnot. Is it always up? Yeah, this does go up. I think it might be on the way. If you're doing Renala, Rani's questline, then it's on the way there where you have to fight these 2 bosses. And I thought, well, considering they do these guys, they, you know, they advise you to get a gun parry, you know. We've got guns. They do say use the guns, and there's loads of them. I think we just go here, because I think that's just going to be normal. And then head, because this is more not doing. We could go through Stormfell. I don't think Margit's going to be hard, not at all. But then I think what they've changed is when you've beaten the bosses, then they've Garden advised them up, if you know what I mean. Because it's all there at the round table. Hold. It says and you haven't got Consort Radan. No, you got Consort Millennia. So there you go. So they must have put this Millennia is still there, and they've just made. I know they nerfed her. Oh, I could imagine. But I've seen. I haven't spoiled myself of anything, but it's in quite a big arena. It's. I think. I don't know. Well, I've seen it. So that boss was done, whereas all those bosses was done after the DLC, you know. But they've modded the whole area in the DLC.
Hello, might I bend you? My name is a servant's day, but I swear my good father decided himself. The servants, they've since come. I fear it's no lease. Would you mind in my soul wish, please? Thank you, and please deliver.
Right. This is. Oh, I don't know. We could say. Don't really need this. This weapon's strong enough that it acts like a big bulk weapon. A lot of arrow barrage things. Okay, we've got matey there. Don't know to stop this recording because pot. So that's going to be our light rifle. Lot of frenzied armor. Yeah, it's all their armor's frenzied. Let's see if it should be in there because I'm thinking of a different mod that they. Oh god, are we gonna land in there? No. What, you hiding here? A stone? God. I thought Gaius, when I weren't recording this, Gaius, I thought, okay, just go up into there. He's heavy, but they've boosted these. You can see. Considering there's a turtle shield up there, do I need it? No, if we can't, I'll leave it. Because there's other ways of, you know. I had enough trouble doing the other one. Well. Okay. There you go. Okay, we might. The spells are good in this game. I do know that. Don't keep on stopping the game and just, even though it's okay doing it in CapCut, but trying to like get rid of my voice and all that is like, okay, go to pro. And I had a lot of visions for this and I thought, oh god, you know, it's, I have to see, because it's the only way forward that I can grow my channel or, you know, do something with it. Where's the other one? Oh, it's an hour, isn't it? Oh, God. Thinking of the time, past. I mean, there's no limit. I've already there's one down the bottom here. Didn't I get this one? Yeah, then not. Do you know what? Balmy. Yep. Need these spells though. Storm, so Renala, she's not hard. The first Renala you go up there. It's just when you go into Rail Lucaria, it's, you know. 3-stage Elden Beast. I mean, not impossible, but when I got there, it took me an hour, and I thought, no, I can't. You know, I need, and I just thought that it's the weapon. Yeah, I blame the weapon. And I went back there with another weapon, but I couldn't get up. Considering you can use this weapon, you can get his weapon, and I looked at his weapon, I thought, okay. But it does blood. It's got beautiful animation. It does bleed and magic. And these guys are the kings of doing really epic like boss fights. Estelle, Radahn. Oh, come to me, lad. All jaws are all one now. Here he is, right there. So these are usually quite difficult, yeah. But with horse, because usually I use cheap tricks like poison you. They're all tanky, yeah. So what armor we got there, considering there's so much armor in this game from other souls. So that's alone. Nothing. Oh well. It is that. He's invaded twice. That happened earlier. Let's see. Yeah, up again. 2 invasions. Yeah, this is it's easy with this, guys. I'd have normally would have picked the other horse, because all these classes do come with some horses. Gimme, because you got to drop you. Yeah. Aloni. Yeah. All Dark Souls 2. There is so many people, if you played Dark Souls 2, you know how many armor sets there is in that game. It's absolute balmy. Right, so what are we rocking? Smelter Demon. Heavy. This is strong though. I mean, not that. It's not a fashion thing. If you want to do that, you can do that a bit later. So I think we go that way. I'll circle round. I just will keep this recording because we've got most of our upgrade mats anyway. Not upgrades. We need to find a 6 and choose a weapon. This weapon's good. I mean, it's not like it's the other one. I'm not gonna do it. Frenzied weapon we've done. It's good. It's powerful, but against some of the bosses, I thought it was underwhelmed when it was, especially where we weren't low level, you know. Is that just the frenzied? Well, we haven't been invaded, so just get a quick out of there. So like I said, you don't know what you're gonna get. There's so many dungeons. I only know they've modded one. DLC, they've modded where the centre point is. It's all snow and whatnot. Don't know if they've worked on it, but I would know because as a patron, you get the slightest changes, you know about it. Considering they've got night rain on there now, but it's blank, and I was thinking, oh god, I'm not gonna just, you know, concentrate on one. You know, people are paying for, considering it's in the package. You know, I mean, what are you gonna do with night rain? How long's that gonna take? You know, I mean, the game's only a couple of weeks old. I've more or less, well, I only need to do 2 remembrances left. That's it, done. But I haven't played it for a couple of days because it just, I wait for the updates. It's not that, it's hard, but it's hard enough when you've got all the good thingies, talismans, then you're okay. But until then, in co-op, it is a lot harder. I got 120 hours in that, and I was like, I was thinking, you know, I was 80 hours in, and I only beat 2 of the out. I think, I mean, is it 8 or 9? I only beat that many. No one would cut. Is this random? Just loads of random people that just make it absolutely really difficult to play with. And what I did heard on some Discord, a lot of people that played it, well, didn't even play the main game, which I find absolutely really baffling, you know. But there you go. See, if you look at the wiki here, the thing is, it will spoil everything for you. It'll tell you where all the talismans are, what they are, and I only know about 5 or 6, and not the rest of them. So, the whole game, everywhere, you know? Hold on. Oh, they've done this. They've redone this. Yep. Weren't like this before. They've redone it. Oh wow. There you go, look. Look at all this. Huh. And a boss. Now Now, this is the first time, this is the first time me seeing this. Yep. Wow. Absolutely. What boss is in it? Because I know why. Let me explain. Right, let me try and explain a minute. Oh my god, they've done that. Wonder how much more they've done, because I know some of the modded areas. Because there's a like a boss fight place here. Here. So this is what this is. This, when I looked at the map, this is what I thought this was, because there was like a I don't know what it was. I knew you had to fight a certain boss in there, but I didn't know who, what, or nothing. Because I still like to be surprised, you know. But they've built a whole town around it. Fort of Forlorn. So there should be a merchant down there, which would be, I don't know. Well, there's only one way to find out, because Fort of Forlorn, so you do get invaded a lot by Forlorn, like Dark Souls 2. So I wonder if this is where the merchant is here. And they've sort of... Oh no! Not yet. Alright. Let's just have a look around. I expect he's not... I mean, we do... Because then it's a +5 weapon. And you have got... I never knew what was in there, so... Okay, this is what I was looking for. This guy here, finally. I just thought this guy was going to be down here.
Well, it's been an age. How can I help?
Yeah, so we just go for the... How many stone keys? 10. Wow. So really we don't need... Well... Depends how many thingies I go in dungeons. There's a boss in here. Yeah. So there is a main hard boss now after Consort Millennia. So blocked by the seal of the Knight of Godric. Okay. Oh, it's the Godric Knights. Is it not the Death Knights? There's a... Hold on, there's a red boy that's... No, it's not the caravan. Nothing in there. It's behind because no. Witchbane Ruins. How far does this go back then? I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I'm surprised because they didn't say nothing about this. Nope. I looked into this a couple of weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, and I was like, wow, they've changed all of this. And I knew there's a little bit of an area here which just looked like a boss arena, because there's so many bosses they've made. Then obviously that, and it's very detailed, you know what I mean, considering this is where we started out. And before, with this class, this is completely modded. So when I started this class, I literally run from here all the way to there till I got my steed and we got to the thingy here. So you've got the Death Knights from the DLC. It's like a boss, not a boss rush mode. I think you've got to beat a load of those as well. Like the Crucible Knights Council, you got to hunt them down. No, I wasn't expecting that, considering even though that dog's not that hard. So we witnessed that together live, because I haven't been down here and I wasn't expecting it. So I wonder, because I know these are like placement holders, they're easy just to plant about everywhere, you know, but because we haven't beaten the boss, so Godric, right? Okay, let's see. We don't know if, because it's all about the talismans. Something completely new, which they didn't even say in the thing. They say about all these new boss rushes and whatnot, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm getting starters up here. So they've made a new town. It's like, what have they done in the other areas? It's a massive game, isn't it? These are the first guys to mod the DLC out of all the guys. They're only slightly, but it's hard enough, I know that. A lot of knights here. They put 2 up here. I'm just going to leave them. They're not worth no ruins. Thing is, need to get a +6. I wonder if there is one down the bottom, but if I stop this recording and start another one, then it could be part 3. Because you've got this down in Celia to do. So if I start from here, and there'll be another invasion, looking for a 6, or wait, they do patches. So you got no grades. Was not expecting that. So what I need to do is find a 6, and this is a good weapon. But when they'd done this class, I read all about it, and I thought, okay, it's not, you know. But until, no, I haven't tried it on the other boss. We've gone with all the other ones that look really fancy and whatnot, you know. But against the bosses that, like I said, I got stuck on, it was a bit underwhelmed, considering it does a load of damage to everything else. But so no invasion with what's his name? Oh, we have Naharius. Oh, hold on, you're getting mowed down, son. Right, new Reduvia, they all come up as normal, like the Serpent Blade, it comes up as true, and they also give you like the a true weapon, meaning it's part of the platinum, you know? Try not to kill patches, but still, we do need. We do need these thingy. It's a bit laggy now. I wonder why that is. I bet I know why. It's the dragon. Because there's a lot of dragons in there. You got, I don't know if it's a gill. It's just a flame breath, but he lands and that's it. Everything's wiped out. You do need a spell, or like I said before, like a firing to poison him, you know? That's how I done it anyway, both times, because there's loads of stuff to get in there. Good talisman. Because at the moment we're in anything. The answer is win. They've got a ruin level 1 talisman, but it's really buffed. It says RL1, but it's we gotta be careful, so it's easy killing, but
Wait, please. I surrender.
considering it's about 5,000 for whatever he's got, come on. It's lagging.
Come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason.
What a surprise, find that new area.
What do you? And how did I took you for an innocent water? True, I'm back tarnished, like only for now. In exchange for, honestly, frankly. So don't be. I'll be ready to win. Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it there, and I want to carry on, and I want to go down towards Redan. We're not going to do Redan because he is tough. Need to really go get a plus. We can get plus. We just need to find some +6 upgrade mat so we can get a +10. And I need to choose a weapon. At the moment, this is scaling with strength, faith, and everything, you know. But we'll see. So this will be the end of episode 2, most probably. We'd have to wait and see. Welcome back. Might be part 3, but there again it might not be, considering we can get our weapon to a +9, because I forgot we had the upgrades that were in the okay, so we got a boy up there. As I was looking for 6. We could go to 6 anyway, despite what I picked up through the game. New bullet, tracking, carrying. I've never tried them, not in this game. No, I just don't know. Considering how much they've invested into the bullets. This is something, isn't it? So it's just that. Alright. So the craftables. Oh, I picked after doing patches, Considering how it must have always been like that, considering how fast these steeds go, I got a shield that said make your horse go faster, but these go absolutely, they just bomb through. You know, like I was even looking at some of the weapons that you can get, and I thought, I don't know, it's just, I'd rather get them naturally. It's not like we got duff weapons here, you know. I'd rather get them from beating the bosses. I know what is a good weapon, and it does come from beating the boss up there in Lucaria. I do know that from the guys that made the mod, because they said it to a guy about, oh, he's quite a big YouTuber, he played it, got it for free, the mod, and they said try this weapon. That was 2 years ago though, so yeah. Then I thought, okay, so try that weapon, might be okay, but what about fighting that? I don't know, I mean, a lot of the boss fights, especially in the Convergence mod, when I chose a class or something like that, I was thinking, oh, they're going to be, you know, totally immune to this, that and the other, and they weren't. It's actually polar opposite. Wait there, what's this? This looks a bit different up here as well. Maybe not. Just coming up here, just wanted to say, we could level up this weapon to a 9 instead of going for the one that I always go for, because it's heavy, but it does a lot of damage, but might do the Mariner's a bit later. So this guy's usually got spells, but let's see. Let's see. Should have, because it's no, we're not picking anything from that. Right, Dragon Coal. So this shield is Dragon Coal. There's Dragon Coal where those dragons are. I do know that. It's gonna be bigger than I thought. You know, considering the Convergence mod, I thought, well, I always streamed it, and this I haven't beat, and plus I'm paying for it as well. But this won't be rushed, no, even though I'm recording quite a bit at the moment, but we'll see. Because we are of that class with the Voltry. That armor does boost the weapon we've got on here. I mean, let's give these, because we ain't been up here yet, and for all I know, they might have changed something up here as well. And I don't like this armor. It's Dark Souls 2. The thing is, it's got so much poise. We're at nearly 90 poise. And I haven't got a clue what they've done. If they've done more in the DLC. They've added loads of stuff, but I thought it was all to do with just something you got to find in the game.
I welcome. I am in my apology. Do you know how it came? Well, the shattering. It is here by the mattress, and so the earth tree. Oh, you are free. I would so if you find it, unless, in which case.
Oh, so we done patches.
Oh, very well. Heresy is all thing.
Right. So what we're gonna do is, because how this game is, we'll be doing everything, spells, and everything. Because last time I was, you got to start speccing into stuff. Incantations, totally. Even though these are normal, we're not grabbing anything from the cheat tree.
You wish to know Lord Radigan came to be soon. However, Radigan left taking the mystery as to why, and moreover.
There's a few things that you could grab that I wouldn't class that. There's a blue thing that you get that just only regens your FP for a little bit. It's not that, it only costs 1,000. It's something new they've put in there. So, but we'll see. Okay, Grave Violet. So this most probably go, because they need to get like 2-hour uploads. Need to start heading in towards. Wait, is there something there? Is it? Seeing things have changed. The bosses are though, some of those bosses, they are definitely hard. I will admit to say that, you know. They must, at one stage, they must have made some of these bosses so powerful that because I've read all the nerfs, and I thought, do you know what? They just made them like just some epic challenge that they think everyone can beat, you know? Which it is, but they're still there, but they're not as powerful as they used to be, you know? Because what's the point of fighting a boss? Still tough, that is, you'd have to be max level and, you know, rely on RNG. I don't know, it's we'll see. But I need some pickled feet. Let's see what this looks. So, okay, key. So there's a lot of keys. So dungeons. It's got built. There's definitely one modded, and I don't know how you get in there. We need these for the pickle falfa. We're gonna go down there for a bit just to get down, see if anything's down there. Because we can make this a 10, that a 10. We can make that a 10, lightning, or we could go with this. This is a good weapon, but I mean it's 23 arcane. We haven't got. You have got some. You got a black flame version of this. Yeah. Even though you're thinking it's a jewel, there's just one that's just got no flame art or anything like that. Like 2 scavenger swords, but it's just black flame. That's it. It does a load of damage. You've got a godskin peeler, which is a good weapon. Just ordinary. That is everything. Not everything though, there's loads. When I was just looking at that, all the weapons, and yeah, I thought, and all the new summons they put in here. because the dragon that you get is extremely powerful. Wonder if we should just... This shouldn't be that hard. There's a talisman down there. I don't know if we... just head up, or... Because I thought we had to get a +6, but I didn't realise that we had those already there. See, with that, like the convergence mod and stuff like that, you sort of got a path, and this is still checking to see if what's new, if it is anything new in these areas. I haven't got a clue, you know? This is the Dragon King, isn't it? I don't know if we have to do this. I mean, are we gonna get anything? Hold on. You've got Astel's broken weapon, and I know that you get it from around here somewhere. Yeah. I don't know why they broke it. It's just like Astel's weapon, but one. We should, I think is it this one here? I'm sure you pick up because you overlook such and such. So I was just looking at Astel, so hold on, wait, so you've got, hold on. No, it's not here. No, okay. It might be the other part. We will get it because I don't know, it won't be respecing. Oh no. If we have to go into magic, then we are leveling up into magic. You know? Because you can level... Because then they did take that away, the super leveling up that you could do here. But this is more... You get more ruins in here for some help than you do the other mods. We might also do with the special bosses, keep them in here and have another section just for the bosses, because these are, they're adding and adding and adding. This is not going to stop, you know. But with Night Rain, you know, they could be working on that, and if they work on this, if they start working on Night Rain, as well as this, like the other Patreons, 'cause there's loads of people that are Patreon on here, they're gonna say, well, why are you, considering, you know, they've done a lot with this, and they have done a final boss, and they have, you know, modded some of the DLC, but Night Rain, I mean, you know, that they people have complained in the past, they've modded so many games since Elden Ring, but it's all got an Elden Ring theme. You know, why don't you stick to one game like things? You can play as bosses and everything in here. No, we're not going to do that. We have got a bow. I was just thinking that, but we got any arrows, I mean. Breath. Oh god, we should have got some breath. For that's where the weapon is. Estelle's weapon up there, but it's different. They've done it different. They've broke it, and it hasn't been nerfed. And also, what they've done here, there's another thing that's downloaded with this mod included, Gaius, is restored DLC weapons. So restored, unnerfed, and cut content from the DLC. So, considering we haven't been into the DLC, I don't know. But it's downloaded all with this, with a bunch of others, you know?
It's a custom well.
So, wonder what that will be. Because this was the level 1. Did it do anything? Right, we'd get the books. How many Ashes of War? Maybe, no. So, that up there, take that off. This bow, yeah, no, it'll come off. It says invalid because it's modded. That's probably, I don't know. Let's, considering we ain't got the arrow talisman, we're gonna fat roll. Because when this is gone, this is gone. It'll be later on, I think, when we come up there. We get Estelle's wing. Already poisoned, yeah. You can't, you can see, you can't get it from here, you have to, it's the other one, but you prep from here. Well, Haven't got flame, got me strength. What is this? Twin-eyed frenzy. Materialize 2 mon eyes. I just say, what is that? 20. Well, we're gonna go with this weapon here. What we started with, because I do know it's good. It's got a lot of poison in it. So what is that there? Ansel River downstream. Rather than the other one that I use, because it's just bulky. It's not bulky. It's twin blade. It's good weapon art, but this is just this would do for the time being.
You know how to lay out your arm.
9. That will go up. Considering I just bought a load of them. They've stopped. What I've noticed is the you used to have a samurai stance where you'll be like, oh, they've got rid of it. Yeah. No, we're not here. We've got to be there. Reason because I was well, I'm gonna bother with this boss, but he might drop something because the boss the 668 now, considering that weapon was doing just over about 300 and something. So we got the immunizing horn. Oh, here we might be able to get it here. Thinking about it. So you got death blight, most I believe. Yeah. Yeah, you can get it up here, can't you? If you look over Lake Rot here, yeah. Right, have they done anything in Lake Rot? Well, at the moment don't look like anything, but oh, I don't know if we can. I'll soon find out in a minute. Might be the other place, I can't remember, it's been a hot minute. Because this is a boss, and it's a trophy boss as well. Wondering, because if it's going to drop something, it's going to be magic based, because usually it's going to, because you've got the Astel's wing above. I think we get it somewhere else, because we do Rani's quest lines, we have to go up there, despite she'll be there, but so there'll be a boss in the way. So okay, so we got Golden Veil. Just wonder if this guy might drop a talisman or something, because I don't think we might have done, I don't know. Frosty boy. That should be a faith spell. Vanilla. What's this? Still that? Okay, well. Yeah, 34 faith. Considering it looks like magic, doesn't it? Well, we got a lot of faith, 45. Hold on, we've got the swaddling cloth buff. Oh! Oh, it's me, you know. It's the physic, yeah. I just thought maybe that might have been something different. Hey ho. So that's that done underneath there. Where else did I want to go? Along here. Yep. Extended amount of stone keys we've got. Kick off the mariner. Now I wonder, did I speak to... Must have done. Oh, he's gone. Which doesn't matter anyway. So do the mariner, get the key. Okay. Short sword for what? Load of bullets, I'm gonna hold back on those because you do pick up, we got one gun. Alright, let's go and do the mariner. Then get the other talisman underneath here. So they've modded 30 plus talismans. I don't think we've got any yet, but we will do. So look at that. Because this, we've been so we get that, the skellies, that, we'll go round. Because of all the stone keys we've got, I wouldn't normally take this because we've got the the turtle shield because it acts the same. There we are. We should get invaded up here, but I'm just gonna bash her with what's her name? Gaius. Might have to. We'll get rid of the whatchamacallit in a minute. We're soon the Radagon Soul Seal. Let's wait, because we haven't been in this church yet. I heard if we go around this way, because they let you do this. Usually they knock you off the horse. Yeah, but you got this beautiful red now, which is absolutely the best I've seen in all the mods that I've played with this. Considering we've already beaten your sister, okay, that gives us the talisman. Just wondered if they wouldn't have buffed those talismans, because they have got their own, which I heard tree bullets. So really, I mean, this one here. This Erdtree avatar here. Problem is you want to kill all these first. I wonder if keeping some health up, just because this is going to be like fire based. Don't want these joining the fight. Every single one of them. Before, cause there's a thingy up there as well. These have got warps now, these beating these, but because we've got a lot of fire, let's get that wrong, so you do get involved some of these poison ones. So where is... Okay, alright. Oh, raw. Bloody load of it as well. Swamp. Green. Oh, more or less the same what we got. So this. Oh god, it takes you back. Yeah. I don't know why, but it's just something they knew they've added, but for whatever reason, I don't know. Mixed physics, which is, considering we had this, more ruins, that. This acts like that. Restore HP when thingy. And this, like this one here, temporarily affects attacks in order, make them provide ruins. It's gonna be minimal, but whatever. Because this vampirism one I had on whatever temporarily confers the use of vampirism enough to strike upon the foes. It's exactly the same as that, but it's most probably. No, I thought it was gonna get the fire one. It might be from the other one. Considering we was only just there, the other one gives you fire, but you got to sneak up the back. But we don't have to get them yet because I'd rather go through Stormvale. Oh, we better get, if we don't fat roll. Wonder how many. It's like you've got this dungeon, a frenzy dungeon, that I haven't got a clue how you get in. It's not here, it's up where you can level up. It's up here. It's right there. It says a message, figure this out. I don't know. It's got a puzzle in front of it, but it's, I don't know. Unless you do every dungeon, which is not like, it's not as bad as the Convergence where they've modded so many of them, but okay, we got. No worries there. I bet this will take a hand of them as well. I know what I will do. Okay, whatever. While I'm here, get flame, grant me strength. That should be still here. You should have one of the talismans up here as well. I wonder if they've unnerfed this Ash of War here, because this was broken. This ash here, yeah. I don't know. Because I do know that, oh dude, it's still the same. Bloodhound Step, they didn't change it like some other mods have done. Considering these guys have got all their own talismans and I don't know about Ashes of War or whatnot, but there's a Ash of War there that was literally nerfed to the ground. And we could just... So still there. I mean, that's the difference between this and the Convergence mod. One, this is harder. Two, the Convergence mod, you can't get any spells. They're not out in the world. It'll be a Somber there or something else. The better thing is you make your own talismans, but then the talismans you find here, I haven't found them all because we've only done a quarter of the game. There is one here. There should be a talisman here. Because you got the knight up here. Redan is the light spectacular as well, fantastic. So, wait there, that is strength, yeah. You've got Dex from Millicence and the other one up the top. You got the thing down the bottom there. Yeah, so that would take it to Castle Redmane. Or out of here, I'm not too sure, but it does in the mods, but it's because we ain't played vanilla for such a long time. There's this guy down here. Mind you, there's only a ruin arc. Which you get plenty of them, so the Qatar, there's one of these that Lion's Claw, lovely. Forgot he dropped that. Never opens. So I think that the warp up there either warps you out or warps you right down to Redmane Castle. Because then you can just jump down there. So you got Flame Grant Me Strength. Oh, but I'd rather get the Howler Spree, because they got their own spells, but they got time spells and but. This Asher Wall breaks the game, this one here, but I don't know. Had so much poise damage for about the first 6 months of the game. This one, it's the Flame of the Redmane, yeah, and they nerfed it. Oh no, you could see it was going to get nerfed. It's so powerful. Because considering we ain't killed none of the thingies, the dragons, are you hungry?
Yes, right this way. Right. Well, girl, you please. I'm hungry.
We got enough of those. Don't need bullets. Alright. Yeah, so what I have to do is on the next recording, because I don't want to keep on. I want to sort of just have to go through Stormvale. There is a boss down there, one of their bosses. Beat Godric, then do that bit. Okay, so we've hit another. Let's see, so then we'll is that? Can we get back on then? No. Can't be Millicent, can it? No. Hold on, is it you? Staff this is. You can usually horse in here. Oh no. No. It feels like we might have had another invasion up here, but I don't know why we can't get on our thingy, because considering every single invader we've just gassed them. Don't know. You get one that's one of the start class invade you down there. There you go. How strange. Okay. Alright. Flaming bullets. We're gonna use the gun. You got the guns. Like fire. A couple of guns, magic, whatnot. Never used them. I mean, they invested. They changed the whole bullet system a little while back. About 4 months ago. How they were designed. You got tracking ones. Considering we haven't done this, which I'll do it next time. See, lightning bolt bullets. Otherwise, it's just. Even though I'm going through the game, it's because I tell Redan's like hard. It's a beautiful boss fight, though, I will say that. Because you get it's just it's the best I've ever seen. what they've done. Then you've also got never got to Estelle. I wonder if they're all in the ordinary areas. Meaning, here we go. Was this? Let's grab this. So I know we did get invaded by something. It's a bit awkward with you can't get everyone, and usually it's just their armor. Hold on, is that? He's down there, yeah. Oh, he has come up. Yeah, okay. Alright, come down here, son. For another buffing with the Gaias. Because they do disappear. He's a flame boy as well. And we're getting pecked by the boys up the top. We need to get that arrow talisman because might need to, can't get the bow. How many fume knights? Because in all these, like, we got ice, putting on their armor. I think there's like the ice one earlier from up there, up in the mountain tops, where you got the ice dragon. There you go. That give you some sort of protection against flame. Rame, yeah. If I put it on, I bet we've got Fume Knight Ultra. Fume Knight Ultra. I mean, you haven't... Fume Knight... That's a heavy boy. That's the first one to drop the weapon. All the others drop their armor. But still, there's loads of invasions. There's about, I think about 40, something like that. Let's get the arrows thing, talisman. Get the crag blade. So what this mod does, you've got a book, right? So it says to read the book to understand him, but if you really want to be spoiled, it tells you like the whole game. I'm like, yeah, there is understanding the game, but you don't want to be spoiled, or then maybe you do, because this game is forever changing. That's what I mean. Because of how Redan is, and it's a beautiful fight, and what comes after is amazing. You know, I think. Tell what? Because we can never get that because of that bird there, and this is a rock place. Oh, if we can't warp out of it, this nearly an hour. I'm gonna have to sort of from here. As the map is, I'll have to do the dragons. I'll do that. Outside that, get those, get something else, and then we'll have to go through here, which is only ordered. The new boss, it's not new, it's the Stormhawk King, which is one of their bosses, which is tough. It's tough to get through here. But we got a +9 weapon now, so can't warp out. That's the problem. Unless, damn, you have to be out of. It's because that bird up there. You have to be clear of. We're just like vanilla. That's all it is. I'm just so used to playing the convergence mod. That's why we thought this mod has been on the back burner for such a long time. That's why we're here to finish it. It's not like it'll be done, but we're doing it now. You know, if a game comes in the way, but then it's not like, you know, I've had this for 6 months, and the change they made are absolutely amazing. So, yeah. It's just got better and better. But I still can't. Yeah, we can. Right, okay. So I'm going to stop there. It's getting late. Episode 1 should be up within the next day or so. And then I'll take it from there. But as soon as we start killing bosses and deciding where to go, because I know we're going to come to a halt. So, yeah. I said I'll try not to talk, but I can't edit it out. £200. Yeah. And I tried to do that at the beginning of the first upload. So I was trying to do a bit of a character story, and I wasn't going to take that one out. And when I done it, and music, everything is just like, you can cut it up and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? Which I've done. But just one bit pro. But pro is good. I mean, you do get a lot, but I'm just going to see how these go. Even though we're finishing the whole of this, you know? Because it's the main mod. Despite 10 other mods there. And you get to play as bosses in this as well, in this overhaul. So, yeah. So we're going to stop it there, and I'll continue this, and we're going to see how the other ones uploaded, because I imagine this stops for a bit. Anyway. I think this might be in part 3, I'm not too sure. It depends how much we put into part 2 and whatnot.